Hello dear students, welcome back to your science class. Today I am going to teach you respiration in organisms, which will mainly focus on human respiratory system. You are watching the channel Learn Science with Munmun ma'am. So let's start. Why do we respire? We respire to get energy from food. Food contains stored energy. When we respire, the food is broken down in the cells of our body with the help of oxygen, and energy is released. So simply, respiration is a process which gives us energy from the food that we intake. What is the definition? Respiration is the process by which food, glucose, is broken down in the cells of the body with the help of oxygen to release energy. We know that energy is required to do any work inside the body. So that energy body gets by the process of respiration. Since respiration takes place in the cells of the body, it is also called cellular respiration. So what is the equation for the respiration? Glucose plus oxygen equal to carbon dioxide plus water along with production of energy. Just the reaction is look like that. Glucose plus 6 molecule of oxygen released 6 molecule of carbon dioxide, 6 molecule of water and ATP. ATP is the energy currency of the cell, full form of which is adenosine triphosphate. I repeat, adenosine triphosphate, which is the full form of ATP. And this is the equation of respiration. Types of respiration. There are two types of respiration, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. What is aerobic respiration? Aerobic respiration in which glucose is broken down in the presence of oxygen to release carbon dioxide, water and energy. It takes place in most of the organisms. Just now we have seen the equation of the respiration, that is glucose plus oxygen get released carbon dioxide, water and energy. So when the glucose is broken down in the presence of oxygen, that is known as aerobic respiration. On the contrary, anaerobic respiration is respiration in which glucose is broken down in the absence of oxygen to release alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. Children, see, products are different in aerobic and anaerobic respiration. It takes place in yeast and some bacteria. Just like that, glucose in the absence of oxygen give rise to ethanol. Ethanol, also known as ethyl alcohol, plus carbon dioxide plus energy. If you write down the chemical equation, it look like that. Glucose is broken down into 2 molecules of ethyl alcohol, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide along with production of energy. Here I will tell you children, the amount of energy that is released by anaerobic respiration is much lesser than aerobic respiration. Breathing. Breathing is somehow different from the respiration. We'll explain that. Just see, the girl is taking deep breathing. Breathing is the process by which oxygen-rich air is taken in and carbon dioxide-rich air is given out with the help of respiratory organ. So just to intake oxygen and release carbon dioxide is known as breathing. The taking in of air rich in oxygen is called inhalation. The giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is called exhalation. Breathing rate. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is called breathing rate. The number of breaths per minute. One inhalation, one exhalation is a breathing. So the number of time a person breathes in a minute is the breathing rate. When a person needs more energy, he breathes faster. Like when you run, when you do exercise, you breathe faster. More oxygen is supplied to the cells, more food is broken down, and more energy is released. Just take a look here. This is the mechanism of breathing. See, during the time of inhalation, the diaphragm moves downward, rib cage move upward, increasing of the chest cavity, and air enter inside the lungs. Opposite happen during the time of exhalation. The diaphragm comes back to its former position, that is dome-shaped diaphragm, again comes to its resting position, ribs move downward, reduce the size of the chest cavity, and air pushed outside of the body. Take a look here. What is happening during the time of rest, inhalation, and exhalation? Again see, at rest, inhalation, diaphragm moving downward, increasing the chest cavity, exhalation, reduce in size of the chest cavity, air is pushing out of the body. That is the mechanism of breathing. Inhalation of the oxygen, exhalation of the carbon dioxide, involving all the part of the respiratory system, that is nostrils, nasal cavity, pharynx, trachea, bronchus, bronchiole, then lungs, along with the involvement of diaphragm. So, these are the parts of human respiratory system. Human respiratory system comprises of nasal cavity, and first part is nostril, that leads to nasal cavity. Then pharynx. Pharynx is the common passage between digestive and respiratory tract. The next part is larynx. Larynx is also known as voice box. Two vocal cords are there. That vocal cords vibrates and we are able to produce sound. Next part is trachea. Trachea is also known as windpipe. Trachea leads to the two bronchi. The plural form is bronchi, singular form is bronchus. Bronchus are divided into several bronchioles, which leads to the lungs. Lungs are comprises of a number of alveoli. Alveoli are the units of lung. And there is a dome-shaped muscle that is known as diaphragm. So, these are the important parts. So, today we have learned definition of respiration, types of respiration, chemical equations of aerobic and anaerobic respiration, breathing, mechanism of breathing, and parts of human respiratory system. In the next class, we will learn about respiration in other organisms. Thank you.